Alright, we're back with another video. So this video is more for BFC than anyone else in the world because he was asking about my game shelf, so I figured I will go over it. If you stumble across this video on accident, God rest your soul, because it's gonna be boring. So this is the shelf, right, like this, and I just got it from Home Depot. It's about 70 bucks a pop. So they're kind of expensive shelves, but they're good quality. I like them. The rivet construction go in this hole and you pound them down, and they got a rail on all four sides and some board in between. They're rated for up to 300 pounds a shelf. I don't know if that's good or not, but I think they're rated for up to 300 pounds a shelf. I'm not sure, but for board games it's perfect because you'll never get that many or that many pounds. And and what this is actually one shelving unit, right, with the shelves from two shelving units in it. So you're only going to get 5 shelves if you buy a shelf like this. But I have 10 because I bought 2 of them and took the shelves from one, put them in another. And for the most part, it works perfect because you can put the shelves close together like this, so the games don't have any other games sitting on top of them. So, if you have 2 games sitting on top of each other directly for very long periods of time, especially over the years and years and years, the boxes start to collapse. That's why a lot of the older games, such as this one, has kind of that caved in sort of thing, because this has probably had a game sitting on it for a very long period of time. And when it gets really bad, the edges here actually start to break down in. And so if you have any really old games, you'll know what I'm talking about. But you keep them nice and pristine like this, and like a this, by not having lots of weight sitting on them for long periods of time. And this is the best way I found to do it. So, and the other purpose of this video is to show BFC what games that I have. That way he can be informed, and when it's his turn to pick a game, he's not limited to the choices that he has. Also has access to my collection as well. So, obviously we'll start with the Axis and Allies. We got the Zombies here, 1942 second edition, 1940 Europe second edition. Got the good old classic up there. Scroll down. 1940 second edition Pacific. 1941 Europe. 2 Pacifics. One of them is a second printing. One of them is a first printing. The second printing has orange Japanese pieces and red Chinese pieces. The first printing is the one that everybody wants with the iconic red Japanese pieces. Let's see which one this one is. 335. This is the second printing here. And I always tell that by the number because the first printing, this one, will have 435 pieces on it. No, it'll have 345 pieces. Sorry. 345, not 435. It'll have 345 on the number, as you see. And that's actually wrong. It's supposed to be 335, which they corrected in the second printing, but they also changed up those piece colors. And that was an accident. That's why I have both of those copies, but I do. This is War and Peace. This is a Napoleon game. And of course we have Anniversary, which we did a glorious, glorious playthrough of. 1914. This is actually an Axis and Allies fan variant. That is called Battle of France 1940. I actually have played that a couple times, just not very many times. Axis and Allies D-Day, there. Then we got Risk, Europe, Risk, Lord of the Rings, and Risk, Godstorm. These top 3 are all regular Risks. Then we got Stratego Waterloo, which, as you know, Stratego Original. Conquest of the Empire, the new version. Pretty sweet. Fortress America, down there, the new version. Battleship right there. And we got some games stacked on top of each other. One, because they're thin. and they fit. And unfortunately, I need to get a couple more shelves because my gaming collection actually is bigger than my gaming capacity. So We the People, Carrier Strike. That's just a couple chess sets. And then, so that is that. That's kind of like all my good games. And we also have some games up here. But the only real war game up here is 1863. All the rest of them, like Monopoly, chess, Chinese checkers and such. Monopoly, 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 Spike. So not really any war games. Yes, there is an Axis and Allies right here, but don't get excited. This is just the second copy of 1941 that I bought for extra pieces because 1941 does not come with enough pieces out of box, so I bought a second copy. Took the pieces from this one, put it in that one, and this is actually my extra piece box for any pieces that are either currently missing from board games or are extra. So like all the classic pieces that I have extra are in this box. And all the pieces that came out of that box, and even the rule book, because it's nice to have two rule books, believe it or not, is in this box. This is the playing copy. And that's about it. So, that's the video about my gaming shelf and the contents of my gaming collection. So, like I said, this is mainly a video towards BFC, my fellow Guardsmen. But, yeah, if you feel free to watch it if you want. If not, I completely understand. And this is the Guardsman, over and out.